stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Thibault in at the 3 side. And for Chicago, they've got Vucevic all out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Williams at the 4 side. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Harden against Ball. Here's Maxey. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Ball against Harden. Now, here's Thibault. Tight defense on him. And that one's good. Maxey.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Passes to Cannon. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
It's stolen by Harris. Down low. Here's Embiid. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Here's Cannon. And the Bulls with another miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. To the inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get for Embiid. He's a powerhouse of a player. He loves to dunk.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Pass to Maxey. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 6. Here's DeRozan. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Now, here is Harden, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. A very active player. It's fantastic watching the ball. Work hard to disrupt his man's concentration.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Tipped away and stolen by Thibault. One-on-one fast break. Here's Maxey. Williams with the defensive effort. Bulls trail by 6. DeRozan scanning the floor. Ball against Harris. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. The shot from the low post is good.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Here's Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Assisted by
Harden's got 3
James
assists
Harden.
in the game. The pass to Cannon. The 3. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Here's Embiid. Basket counts.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 8 points.
And what a baller this guy is. The big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Pass to Cannon. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And here's Maxey. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan with it. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
To the middle, here's Maxey. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Cannon. Off target from 3-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Harden, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Embiid finds Thibault. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Out to Harris. Ball against Harden. High post, Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. For 3, Harris. And they get it back. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Outside, Ball. Driving in. That one drops for him.
They're getting into the lane. Ball. I mean, you can see how confident he is on the drive.
The 76ers lead. Harden the pass to Embiid. There's the lob to Harden. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Levine's checked in for Williams. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Milton's checked in. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from DeRozan. And the Bulls lead by 1. Now Here's Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
And DeRozan throws it down.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable at the time.
For the Bulls, Thompson, he's checked in for Vucevic. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Then for the 76ers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the NBA with the long regular season, as we all know, are there things, Chris, that can make the season seem even longer or shorter for that matter?
Well, it depends. Are you losing? Are you winning? Are you not seeing eye to eye? That's when the season really can drag on. When you're winning, you know, like the cliche says, time flies when you're having fun. It's true.
The first free throw is good.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive scorer, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
Both good from the line that time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Bean passes to Cannon. Cranes the three-pointer. Mr. Perfect's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oh, you love seeing Harden take off of the slam. He has just unreal hops.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Cannon. Thompson outside. Outside, Levine. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And not everyone remembers. Harden was a good passer in college, but he's refined his game, and now he's become one of the league's best.
Pass to Thompson. Dishes it to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick. working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Cannon passes to Dosunmu. From 13, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Oh, their movement is good. They get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Chicago leading. Outside, Green. Levine against Jordan. Here's Cannon. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. He's got 13.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yes, that goes in.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. From 11 feet away, again, Chicago.
A decent jump shooter. I mean, you can't afford to give Levine these types of looks.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Now here is Harris. No points in the game yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Korkmaz. That one doesn't go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
And here are the 76ers now, after the Bulls pick up 2. Harris kicks to Korkmaz. Plays it up and banks it in. Korkmaz has got his second basket.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Harris. Here's Dosunmu. Again, Chicago.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The 76ers trail by 6. Harden surveying the D. Harden draws the double. The pass to Milton. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
3 points.
Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Chicago's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Got that one up quick. Mr. Perfect's got 16.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Levine, some solid defense from Harris. Fires from 14. A shot by Milton, no good. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
Yeah, I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Harden. Shake Milton is out there with Jordan. And it's Korkmaz in at the 2. Now here's White. Lobbed up there for Green.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harden outside. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And that one drops. Harden's got 8.
Oh, come on. You got to love Harden, especially when he's destroying defenses with his floater.
Passes it to Dosunmu. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the shot goes in. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden with it, picked up by Thompson. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Green. And Talen Horton-Tucker subbed in for Dosunmu. And then for Philadelphia, Embiid comes in for Jordan. And Maxey subbed in for James Harden. It's good. White's got his first bucket in this one.
What a move from White. I mean, that's the kind of handle that makes defenders hesitate.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Here's Levine. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. The 11-footer. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Maxey, and the shot falls short this time.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Horton-Tucker. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Now Milton. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Levine. One-on-one fast break. Releases. Milton grabs the board.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Now here's White. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, Levine. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
Maxey passes to Milton. Out left to the wing. Embiid kicks to Milton. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
Offensive game of the big fella. I mean, Embiid's game is so polished. That's why you can't let him get hot.
Outside, Levine. White with it. Now defended by Embiid. And it's White missing. The 76ers trail by 10. There's Milton. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
You know what the kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Levine for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Now Milton. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. Just 5 to shoot. Maxey, no good. Chicago leading by 10. Left side, Levine. The 11-footer. Here's Vucevic. And there's the bucket. Stayed with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Korkmaz. He takes it in. Here's Embiid. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Chicago calls timeout. And so many incredible talents in the game today, Chris. Is there one player who you enjoy watching the most right now?
I can't say one, Kevin, out of the whole NBA. I can give you a list, though, and I'll try to make it quick. Let's see. Let's start with Durant, Harden. Let's go to LeBron. Let's go to Kyrie. You want to go to Spider Man up there in Utah. You can take me down to Giannis. Milwaukee, I want to see the Greek Freak. I mean, should I keep going? We got some great players in the league, man. It's in great hands. I'm a fan of them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
For Chicago, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Zach LaVine. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Now here's White. He dishes it to Ball. Outside DeRozan. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
High post, Embiid. Vucevic on him. Embiid, the pass to Korkmaz. Jacks up a 3. And it's White with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 12. Pass to Williams. White looking around. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. There's the pass to Thybulle. Down low. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. And he uses the glass on the lane. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And DeRozan kicks to Ball. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago from 12 feet out. And it's White missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Massey, the pass to Thybulle. Embiid trying to break loose. Tries again. And that one's good. Thybulle. Thybulle's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. To the wing right side. And Embiid with the block.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
The Bulls leading by 8.
When you bring up the process to Embiid, he just says it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, he's explained it a few times. I mean, it's a process for making the playoffs. Then another one for the conference finals. Then another one just to go to the finals. That doesn't have you winning a ring.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Mr. Perfect is checked in for the Bulls. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz.